Welcome back, Husker fans, to the DA Husker Fanalytical Show. I'm your host, Derek Arthur. We all want to know. We all want to know. Oh, we all want to know. We all want to know. Oh, yeah. The year of positivity continues, folks. Positive energy coming from me to you, from you to me, from me to you. I know a lot of you out there are probably saying, like, we sucked. But you know what? You can't think like that, because guess what? The only thing that matters is wins, losses. We won. We didn't lose. So we are 1-0, folks. And the positivity of 2017 continues. There's going to be some negative points, but guess what, folks? There's always a couple rose thorns to go with it. As my old psychologist said. Yeah, I went to a psychologist. It's not a big deal. It's what people do nowadays. You want to know why I'm so positive? It's because I can go to a psychologist once a week, just bitch and moan and get all that negative energy out of me within an hour, and then I'm a positive light for the rest of the world to see. So let's get right down to it, folks. Let's see some positives from the Arkansas State game for Nebraska. One, the O-line looked great. There were times that right side of the ball didn't fill their blocks, but for the most part, 192 yards on the ground. So the run blocking was good. Passing looked great. Tanner Lee did get murdered at times, but guess what, folks? We won. That's all that matters. 2, Tanner Lee looked great. He even said it in his post-game conference that, I was a little shaky at first. My confidence really wasn't there, but I needed that one hit. Dude didn't play a real down for 2 years. Of course he's going to look shaky at first. Of course his confidence is going to be a little shaky in that first drive. But then he got hit, and he looked great throughout. He had his wide receivers in stride. There's a couple underthrown balls. And there was a couple balls that he threw up, the 50-50 balls. But guess what? We have the wide receivers and the tight ends that are going to get those balls all the fucking time. You just got to believe, folks. And I believe in the disciple, Tanner Lee, the disciple. That's his nickname, the disciple. You hear me? The disciple. Running back. Trey Bryant obviously is going to be their go-to guy now. I think with that, I knew Mike Riley was like, oh, it's probably going to be a committee. Dane Legs are probably going to be kidding me. In my mind, I was like, no, they're going to pick that one guy, and he's going to be their guy. He's going to be their guy all year. And Trey Bryant is going to be that guy. 192 yards on the ground. I know they were playing Arkansas State, but they had one of the better D-lines that we might be facing all year. That's just what people say. I don't know. But he looked really great. The problem is he has knee problems, and that's fine. But guess what, folks? I feel confident in that running back crew. Next man up. If Trey Bryant goes down, I feel very confident in Mikael Wilbon. He showed some great things. I also feel great in Ozigbo, who didn't play at all, but he's going to be fine. And if all hell breaks loose, Jalen Bradley will come in. I feel confident with that group, and I got to say thank you to Reggie Davis. That guy has been crucified by some people on the internet, some journalists, for the last couple of years not having that workhorse tailback that we've always needed. But you know what? We have that now. I think Trey Bryant and the entire running back organization, the crew, is going to be fine. Wide receivers, I think that's the strength on offense. Everybody's like, oh, it's Tanner Lee. Oh, it's their left side of the ball. Of our offensive line. Yeah. Wide receivers are going to make us win these games. Tyjon Lindsey. Damone, hey, Pearson now. Stanley Morgan Jr., J.D. Spillman. All of them. One, they can block. I've noticed that while rewatching the game. They block very well for running backs. 2, they can catch the ball. 50-50 balls, they go up and get it. I'm excited to see the playbook actually open up this weekend on Saturday. I'm just excited about it. And Hoppus is the real deal. Tight end Hoppus, real deal. He had that one beautiful ball. 50-50 ball, 50-50 ball. Caught it. Like a 3-yard line or something like that. He's the real deal. I bought stock in him a long time ago, but I'm going to up my stock by like 50,000. I'm just going to keep buying stocks. I'm just going to keep buying them. Defense. That was where people feel a little negativity. And that's fine. Watching the game live, I was having negative thoughts as well. Then I went and re-watched it. That was the most vanilla 3-4 defense scheme I've ever seen. They ran 89 plays. Roughly, I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but I'm pretty positive less than 10 times in that game we blitzed. So we're keeping those blitzes for Oregon. We're going to open up that playbook for Oregon, and I'm very happy about it. Also, I noticed while rewatching the entire game, there was a lot of downs where we only rushed those 3 down linemen. Usually they have that 4th linebacker come up and be as the 4th rusher. That didn't happen a lot in this game at all. I think there was probably less than 10 times it happened. Actually, it was probably 20 times because they ran the ball 90 fucking times. Let's be serious. Probably 20 to 25 times they had that 4th linebacker that's supposed to come down and actually go towards the quarterback or go, in the opposite direction. For the most part, just actually what Mike Riley said, what Bob Diaco said, what all the defense said is the scheme they had in play was to not give up the big plays, and they didn't. They did give up a lot of those little bubble screens, those little screens to the things, and I'm okay with that. They put up a lot of yards, and we came down to the final seconds to go to overtime. But guess what, folks? There's positivity there. I know for a fact, and I know I'm in the percentile that people is just positive. I ooze positive for this defense because I know for a fact that he did not open up that defense. He's going to open up that defense, and they're going to scare the crap out of Oregon. Oregon played some crappy school, put 77 points on them. Ain't going to happen here. What is going to happen, though, is the over-under for this game is 69. 69, get it? I'm still immature for an adult. Take the over. If there's anything that I'm more sure of, take the over. Just take the over. What I'm not certain about is how Nebraska is a 14-point underdog. Like, what? What? What makes me kind of upset is that Arkansas State-Miami game got canceled because of this Hurricane Irma, which prayers to Florida and everybody that's involved in that. That's truly traumatic. I was here when Sandy hit, and it sucked. But this is going to be 10 times worse. Praise for them. Praise for Hurricane Harvey, survivors down in Houston, and that entire community, and hopefully everything is being rebuilt. I really do pray for them. They need as much positive energy of mine as possible. But 14-point underdog? But my thing was, like, Arkansas State, I think, could have gave Miami for a run. I really would have loved to see that game, but now we're not going to see it. Now Arkansas State's only going to play their crappy teams that they play every year or whatever. Maction? Are they in MAC? Who knows? So, keys to the Oregon game. We have to run the ball well. We have to stop the run because Willie Taggart runs the ball a lot. But they got a lot of good skill position players on that team, and I think it's going to be a very close game. It's going to be a high-scoring game. And the team with the better defense, Nebraska, is going to win this game. You have to limit the big plays, no mental mistakes, and no goddamn stupid mental penalties by veterans. I saw holdings. I saw hitting the quarterback after he throws the ball. Like, stupid mental mistakes that Oregon can capitalize on, that Arkansas did capitalize on. Like, we can't do that. Just stop the stupid-ass penalties, please. And no turnovers. Keep that no turnover ball going. Final prediction for this game, folks. Huskers. Duh. Huskers. Duh. Huskers win 47-37. Take the over of 69. Bet Nebraska for that 14-point underdog. And that's it, folks. As always, be loud. Be proud. Go Big Red!